If you want an AI-powered voice agent that handles customer inquiries, collects leads, and also books you appointments and does everything, including follow-ups, fully automatically, you are at the right place. I'm gonna walk you through building one using Vapi AI and make.com automation, and also at the end integrating it with your GHL CRM. So stay with me, you're at the right place. What's going on, everyone? Here with another video today, Ashkan from the Hired AI. So as I said, I'm going to show you step by step how to create an AI agent that does every kind of follow-up and everything automatically for you. That's the whole thing. I'm not going to brag about it. It does everything fully automatic. That's the whole thing. So I also created a really simple mind map for you guys so you can see how this AI works. So here we can see I really got down to earth as always, and you can see I just went with simple drawings but meaningful, and you can see that the whole system works like this. So let me just use another color so you don't mess it up. So this is the lead and it's gonna enter your funnel system, right? And then the AI agent is waiting for the lead to come in, so it basically grabs the lead and goes for the rest of the automations. So as soon as the lead enters the automation or the flow of the everything that you have created, or basically drops through the funnel, the AI agent is going to call them in less than a minute. Not an hour, not a day, less than a minute. The leads are not cold anymore. You don't let them be cold, you don't let them go cold. You get them as hot as they are. That's it. You're going to call them right away, less than a minute. So that here's one of the biggest upsides of voice AI agents. The other thing is that it can do SMS or email follow-ups. So what is the point of SMS and email follow-ups? It's going to squeeze every single lead until the last drop. So let's say people are not responding well enough, they're not converting back to you. You're gonna hammer them with SMS, email, calls, every kind of follow-up system, as I've also said here. So you never miss any single one of them, right? Here's another thing. You're also going to nurture them through different kinds of process. So in return, you have higher conversion rates and also higher booking rates. So without wasting any more time, let me show you how this works. Here is a real quick sample of how the whole system works. But to be honest, guys, I created a really simpler system just for the purpose of this video, so you guys know actually what happens here. You get a whole concept, and in case you want to get this in a more complex way and you learn it yourself and create it yourself, you can keep watching the video and you'll understand how you can do that later. So here I created a really simple funnel, just a really simple form. You can just opt in by inputting your first name, last name, phone number, and email, the most essential things. So I'm just gonna do a real quick test for you guys, and you guys are gonna find out why I'm saying this is the best thing that you can put behind your funnel system. So I'm just gonna put my sample data here. Just the email would be test@test.com. That will be enough. I consent to receive the call and click on get a call. So watch the magic happen. I'm getting called. It didn't even take 5 seconds. As soon as I submitted the form, I got called right away. So let's answer the phone call and see who's behind.
Hello, talking with Ashkan, right?
Yes, who am I talking with today?
Hi Ashkan, this is Ami. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Ami. Why are you calling me?
Look, Ashkan, I know you get a lot of calls from real estate brokers, and I am a broker myself.
Oh wait, so
but what I've got to offer you
broker,
is
right?
Yes, that's right. I'm a real estate consultant. Yes, that's right. I'm a real estate consultant with Anwa Properties. As for your number, it's likely from a list of potential clients interested in property investments. But don't worry, I respect your privacy and time. Do you have a minute to discuss some valuable opportunities?
I'm really busy at the moment.
I understand you're busy, but the limited stock that we have is moving quickly.
Objections.
Would you like me to quickly verify if any units are still available in your preferred range?
you're basically convincing me. So yeah, tell me more about it.
Great. Before I share specific opportunities, let me ask you a few quick questions to understand exactly what you're looking for. Are you looking for an investment property or a home to
Absolutely,
live
I'm
in?
looking for some high return on investments, uh, and I'm not
What
looking
type
for
of
someone to live
property
in.
interest?
I mean, maybe, yeah. I'm also looking for someone to live in at the same time. But yeah, let's see
Got
what
it.
you have.
So, so you're interested in both investment returns and a place to live. That's great. What type of property interests you most? Are you thinking about waterfront living, an urban apartment, a family villa, or perhaps a luxury skyscraper?
I'm more of a luxurious guy, so I think you know what.
Luxury skyscraper living sounds like it aligns with your preferences. That's fantastic. Dubai offers some incredible options for luxury living with breathtaking views. Since you're looking for a high return on investment and a luxurious place to live, let me ask about your investment range. What's your comfortable investment range?
I probably have something around like 5 million AEDs.
With a budget of around 5 million, I have exciting opportunity that fits your needs. Have you heard about the Burj Bingati project?
Yep, absolutely. It's popping on social media.
That's great. Yes, it's definitely making waves. The Burj Bingati project is exceptional. It's developed by Bingati developers, known for their innovative and high quality projects.
Shout out to
This
Bingati.
luxury skyscraper is located. The Burj Bingati project is located in a prime area, offering breathtaking views and easy access to key destinations in Dubai. The developer, Bingati Developers, has a strong track record of delivering high quality projects. Each residence in this luxury skyscraper offers exquisite design and premium
Okay,
finishes.
you know what?
The starting
I,
price for
I'm
units
really
is
too
attractive.
busy for this much information. Can you just send me the details over WhatsApp and I look after it?
I would love to send you the details over WhatsApp, but do hear me out. When I send you something on WhatsApp, it doesn't do justice to the project or the product itself because you don't understand the community. The best thing to do is and this is from my experience, to come down to the sales office to speak to one of our consultants who will take you through the opportunity in detail. Would you like me to check availability for a suitable time?
Yep. That sounds great. That sounds good. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so it hung up, guys, because I've set the basically the timer, so it's gonna hung up after 4 minutes or so. So you see, it was doing really well. I was about to book an appointment. It was obviously gonna book me an appointment and stuff, and that's it. So let's actually jump into how this AI is working and how to create one. So first of all, you are gonna have your first GHL workflow, which is gonna be related to the form submission. I'm just making everything really simple here. So here at the first place, you're gonna have a trigger of a workflow, which would be a form submission. You see that as soon as they submit the form, they're gonna enter the workflow. And then we have basically a webhook right here, which is gonna send everything related to client, basically all the client's information to our make.com automation. That's it for here. And then the rest is basically for error handling. So if calls are facing errors, this whole part is going to handle everything, which I'm not going to explain it to you because you're probably going to get confused. But as simple as this part, that's enough for today's video. For the rest of the part of the automation, let's go to make.com. So let me bring make.com here for you. So let's say this was the real estate demo that we just had, and yep, you can see that here we have a webhook module. This webhook module is going to receive the data that I just talked about. It's going to receive the client's information, and then we are going to basically separate the data that we need. See, for example, the customer number, the assistant ID, which is Vapi's related stuff, the first name, the last name, the phone ID is again, on our side, Vapi related. The current date and time, I'm going to talk about it later. It's just for the programming and stuff. The email of the client, the project's name, everything that we want the assistant to be aware of. And then here we have an HTTP making request with a post method to Vapi's URL, so the call happens. It's using basically the bearer token of our API key, or whatever you call it, for Vapi, so the call is actually gonna happen. And here is the JSON file or format, or whatever we call it, that is being sent to Vapi's URL. So this is the whole file that we're sending to Vapi itself. You can also create something like this yourself using the basically API documentation on Vapi itself. You can refer to there for more information. But we are also going to provide this to you if you join our private community, and every kinds of automations that we made here on this videos, you can have them as a template, super easy to use and ready to go. So besides that, you can see that there are a bunch of data here, and they're all formatted as a JSON file. And then after that, it's going to be sent to Vapi's URL, and this is also again for handling the errors. You don't have to add these to your own automation. It's also okay to remove them for yourself. So after this part, what's going to happen is that we go to our AI agents, and let me bring our AI agent that we just talked to. So here we have our AI agent. You can see that here we have the pricing, everything related to Vapi, that is basically the dashboard for Vapi. And then here is the main part of the thing. We have the prompt of the AI. So you can see that we prompt the AI in a way that, let me put it in this way. So you guys are most likely to be familiar with, prompt engineering. So one of the most, or basically key things that you have to consider when you're prompting an AI is using prompt engineering. So the AI is going to act and perform more accordingly, right? So here you can see that there are a couple of things. We are using different variables, which if you recognize them, these are the exact variables that were in the JSON format from the make.com automation. So that's the way that you're providing your assistant with different variables, each on basically differing on each call, right? For example, the client's name, which would be the prospect name. I'm gonna show it to you here. You see, it's, for example, the first message is hello, talking with prospect underscore name under basically between two curly braces, and then right. So this is exactly as I told you. This is how your AI agent is gonna basically receive the different variables with different values each time. So whenever the call is triggered from that automation on make.com, it's going to receive another value. We are also using the GPT-4o model for this assistant, which is basically kind of affordable and also intelligent at the same time. And these are the rest of the settings. You can just copy and paste what I've done here. And also for the transcriber, we are using the DeepGram Model 2. You can also use the Model 3, the newer version, which was released like a couple of days or weeks ago. Here's also the voice. We were using an Arabic accent voice because this was a Dubai-based property, for example, basically a real estate agency or something like that. And here is the voice settings. You can just basically see the whole thing, pause it for yourself, and copy and paste everything. The functions, we're obviously having functions for calendar tools, but since this was just a demo, I haven't implemented this because that one is going to be a little bit more confusing, even if you're using even if you're targeting like international based clients, it's going to be even more complicating. So I made it the simplest thing possible for this video. In the advanced section, there's basically a couple of things. You can also still pause the video and see what is going on here. And the analysis section, it's just simple stuff. You can also see our other videos explaining what you can do with all of these settings. This is not the Vapi AI or basically Vapi AI guide, so I'm not going to explain everything in Vapi. I just told you how to create this whole system step by step, and also basically a guide through all of these systems, right? So let's see what happens at the backend after call ends. So probably we are gonna have separated kinds of clients: interested ones, not interested ones, people who are asking for follow-ups, people who are not basically answering phones, they're going to into voicemails, they're not picking up or everything like that, or even people that are booking appointments. So on make.com we also have more complex automations. What are those complex automations gonna be? We have our own automation, which is called, let me just bring it for you real quick, the AI color transcript, which should be this one. Yep. If this is the correct one, then we should be good to go. Yep. So you can see that in this parasite looking automation, it's like a really monstrous automation here. This is actually handling the most important part. So it's deciding according, and it's basically analyzing each phone call, and based on the outcome of the call, which the contact was interested or not interested or whatever you call it, it's gonna update your CRM dashboard. As you can see, we have GHL lead connectors at every endpoint of these branches. So it's gonna update your CRM based on what is going on during the phone call or the outcome of the call. And here also you see that we are updating it in our own data, which would be Google Sheets. I'm just gonna show you in a second how are these data looking like. And you see every single one of these workflows comes with a webhook, because data is just going sent through different websites and platforms URLs back and forth. So this webhook URL, I'm gonna tell you where to paste this one. This should be pasted right in the advanced section. If you scroll down, it should be in the server message settings or something like that. Messaging, you see, it's called server URL. So you have to paste it here, and then the end of call report or anything related to the end of call is gonna be sent to this webhook, and then it's gonna be processed right away. And then after that, you see that it's gonna be collected in your data sheet. I'm also gonna show you how basically does the data sheet looks like, and just give me one moment. I think it should be, for example, in this one. Let me show you one of the test ones. For example, here is our own data sheet. So you can see that, for example, here it's basically updating everything here. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see everything. So you see it's also updating the outcome of the call, if a meeting was booked, if it was not picked up, if it was interested, not interested, voicemail, any kinds of thing that you mention. So that is also the data that you're collecting on Google Sheet. You can also make it look like fancier and better looking. For example, this one is colorful and more stuff like that. And then let's go back to GHL and let's see what is happening there. So let me open GHL real quick. So let's say people are entering automations for follow-ups. The make.com automation that I just showed you is going to decide what is going to happen next. So when that automation has decided what's happening, the rest is on GHL workflow. So let's say they're going to enter our follow-up systems, which will be the multi-step first AI caller assistant. I'm going to show you what is going to happen here. So this is also another enormous basically workflow, which handles 4 days of follow-ups followed by 8 calls and 2 calls per day, right? So you can see that this is basically a gigantic workflow. It's gonna be triggered 8 times, actually 7 times, because the first call was happening in another automation, right? So you see, whenever the number called field changes from 1 to 7, it's gonna trigger this automation for each client, and then after that it's gonna wait for so for example, this is the first day of the follow-up. Let me just drag it. This is the first day of the follow-up, this is the second day of the follow-up, this is the third day, and also this is the 4th day of the follow-up, which this would be the last call. If they don't pick up, they're out. It means they're wasting our time and money. And then here we have, if you recognize it, they're duplicated branches of error handlers, which I mentioned in the first 5 minutes of the video, I think. So these are error handlers, but let me tell you why do we have 5 different branches for webhooks which are using which are basically doing the first calls or the follow-up calls. So you're probably gonna end up in spam after calling like 10 times per day for each lead, right? So what we have made up here is basically calling people with 5 different phone numbers, for example. And the thing is that using 5 different phone numbers is gonna make it less likely to end up in spam, or at least it's gonna give you more time so you can change the numbers in basically if you use to change the phone numbers in a let's say weekly basis, it's gonna expand that time and it's gonna let you and basically save you more time and money probably. So here's the thing, this automation as let me just go back to the mind map. This automation is basically doing everything you like, and it's gonna handle every single thing on your funnel. You're just gonna create a funnel. If you have a proven sales system, then this automation is gonna work like a banger for you. Let's say you have a proven sales system with a human sales team, so you're gonna just convert it to AI, and let's just create it with another color, and then you're gonna 10x the whole thing. You're gonna copy and paste your best sales team and your proven sales system, you're gonna change it to AI, and then you're gonna 10x the whole thing. And that's basically what we do at GoHighLevel. So I think this video is has basically come to an end, because I've kind of explained most of the things for you. You know how the system now works. You have a better understanding of how these AI systems that are trending right now are gonna work. And basically the thing is that you now have a clear understanding of the backend and how are other people doing this and getting results. So thank you for watching this video, guys. If you're really interested to learn how to create these AI systems and automations, you can consider joining our private community on School, GoHighLevel. The link is down below, so you can see further stuff right there. Or if you're more serious about this, you want to scale your business, you're a really serious business owner, you can consider clicking on that book a consultation button down in the link below, and book a free consultation with us. You're gonna basically get a free consultation with our AI consultants. And this is a warning for you, this is gonna be a sales call. And that's it for the whole video. Thank you for watching. You can book a free consultation in the link down below, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.